Hi guys, it's Chris from Crave Ice Cream Social at Geis Marina in Indianapolis, Indiana. We've been around since 2016, 9 years, and just started franchising. Imagine this, a franchise model that runs with simplicity, ease, and fun. With our franchise, business ownership is profitable and streamlined. Not to mention, ice cream is a $12 billion industry expected to pretty much triple over the next 8 years. You'll find this YouTube video on my website for people and candidates to look at, a day in the life of an owner. Further, we have a YouTube channel with 35 plus tutorials for franchisees and teammates. I've been around food service for 30 years, and I can tell you ice cream is the easiest thing I've ever come across. This opportunity can really be no experience necessary. What we're looking for is strong leadership and management skills, drive and determination, excellent interpersonal skills, great communication, and a passion for putting smiles on faces. If we come across restaurant experience, that's a plus. At Crave, work on your business, not in your business 24/7. We focus on lifestyle with our franchisees. Ease of ownership, low startup costs, semi-absentee OK, and low hours to maximize your lifestyle. Elite training and support, including SWOT analysis, bi-weekly manager Zoom calls with store managers, and monthly franchisee calls, along with quarterly financial calls. We want to really push the envelope here with training and support. Be valued, be happy, be profitable. That's the Crave way. All right, let's get into why Crave, why now. We have excellent financials with healthy profit margins from 20 to 35% when well ran. Low cost of entry into the fast casual restaurant space. This one I think is huge. Our average check, $13.51, is double the national average. There's a few ways we achieved this I'll be happy to share later. We're SBA loan approved. We have a high level nationwide relationship with PNC Bank. Our core values are authenticity, trust, transparency, and accountability. And we're now up to 35-40 YouTube tutorials for owners and teammates. Why now for Crave Ice Cream Social? Number one, location, location, location. The best is available now. It's a ground floor opportunity. Help write the Crave story with Purdue alum Do you want a legacy? Here's kind of some info about our training that I just briefly touched on. We're really going to have classroom, hands-on training, field support, marketing guidance, and ongoing assistance directly from the Crave founder and our expert development team. While no two Crave ice creams are exactly alike, the ideal footprint to save on rent costs is between 1,200 and 2,000 square feet. We recommend sites in densely populated residential areas with high foot traffic and proximity to hotels, apartments, office buildings, or colleges. Of course, as you know, tourist-heavy areas and outdoor seating are bonuses that help showcase our crafted treats. All right, on to the financials. The total franchise investment is $260,000 to $300,000 is what the real cost is getting in the door. And our FDD, I'll find it a little bit higher. The attorneys wanted me to bump everything by 10%. The ideal thing when I spoke with PNC Bank and the SBA and business VP people there, the goal is about $300,000. Your franchisee candidate would need 10% down, 30 grand. And this would be all inclusive, including the $49,000 franchise fee, build out, licenses and permits, equipment, point of sale system, and like $30,000 in reserve capital. Our royalty fee is only 6%. And another great thing to tell you about our franchise fee, when it renews at year 10, the renewal fee is only 10 grand, only 20% of the initial fee. Capital required to qualify, we ask they have $100,000 in liquid capital, a net worth of $400,000. We offer 3 and 5-pack franchise deal to qualified candidates. Here's what people are saying about Crave. Juliana, delicious ice cream, cute, fun, and clean environment. I highly recommend this place. Let me just point out our health inspector here gives letter grades. We've achieved an A letter grade, and that hangs in our front window. We're very proud of that. Ever since they started doing this in our town, we've been an A. Amanda says easily one of our favorite ice cream places in Indianapolis. And Sophia says Crave's the best. We like to grab a shake or ice cream cone during the summer after a long day out on the lake. All right, here's how to optimize your operations. We recommend a team of 8 to 10 employees to start with 2 to 3 shift leads. Daily, you'll need 2 to 4 hourly employees and a shift lead per shift. You can also hire a general manager if desired. We also support semi-absentee ownership, but only for candidates with very strong management experience and who are typically interested in hiring a GM to run the store day to day. The equipment, pretty simple. In fact, that's the key. You need a shake machine, 2 dipping cabinets that hold 12 3-gallons of ice cream in each one, 2 stand-up freezers, a stand-up cooler for beverages, and a big walk-in freezer out back typically. It's going to keep your operations straightforward and your build-out costs low. When we get going, we're going to ask franchise owner to spend 1% of sales on local marketing. We'll offer support and then leverage our impressive social media following, which has organically created loyal brand ambassadors. Check us out on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And finally, meet me, Chris Collins. Listen, I've always been passionate about food, hospitality, and creating memorable experiences. My first job was the hardest ever, detasseling corn in a hot field all day, but the pay was the best. Second job, pizza restaurant. On down the road, 30-year restaurant career. Went to Purdue University, graduated in restaurant hotel management. Spent last 15 years as a franchisee of Greek's Pizzeria, famous to Indiana. $1 million in annual sales at the store. I had 3 different stores going, got rid of all them, got into ice cream. I'm an Eagle Scout and a college athlete and a lifelong entrepreneur. We believe dining should be about more than just the food. It's about creating joy and connection. Whether it's a single scoop or an opportunity to own a Crave franchise, we want to make a difference one sweet moment at a time.